Yo, let me know in the comments if I'm the only one who feel like the older we get, the more complicated we make life. Life is very easy, and I used to hear that all the time growing up, but I could never see it that way because I was going through so much. It's like, yeah, life may be easy for you, but you don't know what I have to go through, or you don't know the circumstances that I'm in. But as we become adults and we become more in control of our thoughts, our emotions, our feelings, and really being in control. And if we being real, a lot of adults are not in control of their thoughts, their feelings. But when you do get to that point, you realize that life is very simple. And it really comes down to the choices that we make. A lot of, our appearance are from choices we made or choices we didn't make. You know, if you big and you out of shape, well, you chose not to go to the gym. That's a choice that you made. Um, and that could go on. You could fill in the blank with that, but it seemed like the older we get, the more complicated we make life. And it took me a while to get to that point. It took me a lot of, rewiring in my brain to realize that, like, damn, a lot of shit really do come down to me. I could blame my mom, I could blame my past, I could blame whoever, but at the end of the day, everything is my decision. Like, I'm player one, I'm the main character. Um, and what happens is when we become older, I feel like we have to become a part of this society norms, and we have to do what society told us to do. We have to get married at a certain age and own a house and graduate college and do this and blah blah blah, and we end up getting brainwashed, and we end up doing it only to find out, like, wow, I'm not happy. I'm not where I want to be. I'm 34 years old, and I'm leaning toward where I want to be. Mentally, I'm in a good place, but I feel like for the longest time I took life so damn serious. A lot of that I could blame on my childhood, I could blame on trauma, I could blame whatever, but at the end of the day, I took it upon myself to take life so serious. We were all kids at one point. And it seemed like the older we get, the more we lose that kid in us. The more, because let's be real, kids are fearless. They have curiosity, and kids, they don't overthink. They act on curiosity and excitement. And it seemed like when we become older, we let fear and doubt replace the natural drive that explore us to go and try new things. That's why a lot of people haven't tried that thing or did that thing that they said that they were going to do, because they feel doubtful or they feel fearful that it won't work out. But you have to remain a kid and just take the chance. Don't overthink it. Just do it. You remember that kid who, you been a kid, or that girl that you like, you just go tell her you like her. You ain't worried about her telling you no, or you're not worried about rejection. You don't even know what that is. But when we become adults, it's like, oh, what if she tell me no? What if I go? You have to always be fearless, always be curious. And then again, a lot of adults have that, they feel like other people are judging them, and they can't handle the other people judging them. And at the end of the day, you could do whatever you want. Someone's going to judge you, whether you're doing good or whether you're doing bad. Someone going to have something to say. So why not do whatever it is that make you happy? Someone's going to judge you. Fuck it. It don't matter. Let them judge you. Children don't care what other people think. Whenever they chase what they love, they don't care what you think. I know a lot of parents probably had that kid who wanted to, fucking go collect rocks when he got older. He didn't care about you thinking like, oh, well, honey, what if you don't make money? They don't care. They just move off excitement, curiosity. They do what they love. You have to stay a kid at heart. And really what that means is just focusing on a passion and purpose. That's what kids do. Not opinions, not other people approval. Chase and focus on your passion and your whatever purpose that makes you happy. That is what remaining a kid at heart means. Another thing that a lot of adults have a problem with is, failing or going through failure and not being able to get up. But kids don't fall, they fall and they get back up. I remember trying to learn how to ride a bike. I felt pressure because other kids was learning how to ride two-wheel bikes, and I didn't want to be on the training wheel, so I would always get back up. I didn't care how many times I fell. I would get up, try again, get up, try again, with no shame. No shame. I'm not worried about who's looking, and we become adults and we feel like failure defines us. And instead of using it as a lesson to grow stronger, we use it to let doubt creep into our mind and paralyze us mentally and not do anything. It's okay to fail. Failure is part of success. I know you heard it a million times, but it really is. Like, failure and rejection makes you want to get better. It should, because if you're doing something and you're not getting the results that you want, you should want to do it again. And if you're not doing it again, it's probably not your passion. That's really that simple. But whatever it is that drives you, you should always keep trying again until you get it. I mean, for all the fellas, that girl, if one girl tell you no, you gonna figure out, okay, well, what did I say? How did I mess up? Where did I mess up? And then you don't make that mistake again. You do the same thing with your goals, same thing with your passion. You fuck up, whatever, do it again, and then just keep doing it again. And you have to keep the joy and that playfulness in your life, because let's be real, kids, they find joy in the smallest things. And when we stop as adults taking life so serious, we rediscover our creativity, our happiness, our courage to dream big again. But for some reason, a lot of adults get to a point to where everything is just, there's no joy. There's no joy. You should be joyful for waking up. You should be able to go watch your favorite Netflix series. Go drink your favorite coffee and just enjoy that shit. Go watch the sunrise. Whatever it is you want to do, find joy in it. So many people take life so serious, and it don't have to be. Do what you love and find joy in doing it. Fuck what everybody else think. So many people get caught up on other people's opinion, but other people's opinion ain't gonna do nothing but hold you back. That's it. That's it. Even if it's pushing you forward, sometimes people get too big-headed and feel like they doing more than what they doing. So the best thing to do is just tone all that shit out. Be a kid at heart always. No matter how old you get, always be a kid at heart. Remain fearless. Stay away from, feeling like you care what people think. Learn through your failures and enjoy your life. Have fun. We ain't here for long. Have fun. Because at some point, you're going to be looking back like, damn, I should have did this. Damn, I should have did that. And let's be real, that's the worst fucking feeling in the world. Especially if you're an older person and you sit here watch these younger kids do the things that you wish you could have done or should have done, but you didn't do. That's the worst fucking feeling in the world. But if you like feeling that way, you could feel that way. But, yo, let me know in the comments what y'all think. Send this video to somebody who could use it. Like it. Share it. I love y'all. Have a great day. Deuces.